My name's Bill and I'm an alcoholic, and this show is called Here We Go Again. If there was one thing that used to completely drive me around the bend in recovery, it's when the old timers used to say to me, "Why don't you just slow down a little?" I can't have been a few months sober when I started to hear it. Well, I was busy because I had a lot to sort out. The business, my home life, our children, my sobriety, the debts, etc., etc., etc. I was busy 24/7. I didn't have a minute to myself. I can see everybody meant well, but come on, give me a break. I still hear it ringing in my ears to this day. So many things in sobriety have come full circle. I have now slowed down a bit, and I've retired, and it's lovely. But please, and I know you mean well, but keep your nose out of other people's businesses. If I want your advice, I'll come and ask you for it. And the other thing I would get told by one of my old friends in recovery was this: remember to take time to smell the roses. Now, I knew she meant well, but it just didn't happen. It does today. I didn't mind this piece of advice so much as it was said with love, and she did mean well. How life changes, but only when you give time. Infuriating as it may seem, AA is a journey most people get off after a while. Fortunately, I've stayed on. Repeating the same behaviour is what we do until we change. But here is the problem. Sometimes I don't want to change. Anyhow, why should I have to change? Some things are okay as they are. They might not be tomorrow, but they are today. Everything is okay as it is. When I go to the meetings of Alcoholics Anonymous, I go because I'm an alcoholic, and meetings keep me sober. I hear about the steps, about sponsorship and service, all being talked about. But sometimes I just go to have a quiet hour in the evening, just listening. Having a constant barrage of advice is off-putting, and sometimes can actually seem a little bit rude. I have a sponsor, a home group, I do service, and I help others. No one knows what's going on for me. I don't have to share everything in the rooms of AA, and it's actually none of anyone else's business if I don't want to make it your business what's going on for me. If I see someone who may seem a little down, I might just say to them, is everything okay? Or maybe, if you need to chat, you've got my number. That's all. It's not rocket science, but it's probably the right approach in recovery. I'm not having a moan here. I'm stating a fact. And if you've something to say, please say it out of earshot of the entire world. Other than that, I'm really good, thank you. Rant over. Bill the Shirt, Bristol.